would you not identify what a real woman is because people who are confused about who they are might be offended when you might be able to help them by really identifying what a woman is and what a man is, and they may think about it and overcome their traumas.
Did you just say real woman?
Right.
So you think that there are women that aren't real women?
Yes. You know how there are transgenders?
Uh-huh.
Let me do this. Transgenders now, and they're confused about their identity. So you heard of Bruce Jenner, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all know Bruce is a man. Well, he took off the body part. Where you going?
I'm leaving.
Why are you leaving?
Because.
What?
Because what you're saying is extremely offensive and I'm not going to sit here for it.
Come and tell me why.
Nope.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got feminism versus logic. These hoes getting on. Before we get into that, man, do me a huge favor. Leave a like, a comment, and subscribe.
I had a massive cyber mob come after me, and they have still been after me for the last 5 years. And I think intersectionality is a really important point here, because the way that women of color and the way that trans women and the way women with disabilities get attacked online is different, and it's compounded by all of these different intersections. Yeah, and so I think it's a conversation that needs to keep happening, right? If you Google my name on YouTube, you get shitheads like this dude who are making these dumbass videos that just say the same shit over and over again. I need to give you attention because you're a garbage human. Whatever, dude. But it's, you know, like the fact that these dudes are making endless videos that just go after every feminist over and over and over again, I think is a part of the issue of why we have to have these conversations. We don't just get to be online. We don't just get to participate like everyone else.
Yo, what? Talking about you don't get to participate. Dude, what was feminism brought upon in the first place? To be able to do the same things that men are able to do. Y'all literally have that now. Y'all are taking advantage now. Y'all got what y'all wanted. As first wave feminism allowed women to be able to vote, to be able to then bring money in, bring extra income, have a second income, source of income to come into the house. That's when feminism started, because they're like, yo, listen, bro, we're oppressed. Women in the 1840s, 1850s, 1860s were oppressed. It's a fact. Everybody and their mama know it. Even people who are into the content that I'm into, they know that for a fact. We're not gonna disrespect real feminists like that. These modern day feminists, you get no respect at all. Why? Because the shit that y'all do. Y'all are abusing y'all power now. Y'all, like I said, y'all can go out here and go lie on men. Give false allegations. Come to find out that y'all do lie about it, nobody bats an eye, nothing happens to y'all, but that man's career is gone. So yes, we're gonna talk about that shit because we have women, we have feminists who advocate for women like that. Women a chick sit over here, right? Give a false allegation. No chick gonna say anything, no woman's gonna say anything. No one, not a single woman in this world will say anything about that. Except for Daphne. But no woman in this world is going to say anything about that. But the man goes to jail, right? But here's what women will advocate. Let a chick go and say, hey, rape happened. I got sexually assaulted or whatever. But there's not enough evidence to cover that. We will have some feminists run over here. No, y'all need to go ahead and fix that. Blah, 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 blah. This, that, and the third. So you won't say anything to a female who lied on a man. But when a woman comes out, and it probably is true, but there's not enough evidence to back it up, you want to have something to say. Then it's, oh, well, grape culture exists now because of one thing. No, stop that, bro. Stop that. Now, I don't know what this damn chick talking about, man. Telling every person is going at feminism, different forms of feminism, because modern day feminism is not what feminism is. It is not what real feminism is. Modern day feminism is not the real OG feminism. This is the watered down, beat up ass version. This is if you let kids take over. This is the feminism. Let kids take over now.
This is weird because my whole message is just be yourself, but apparently, like, it's not safe for everyone to do that all the time. So I think probably my advice would be stay safe first and then be yourself.
I have a serious question for everybody up there. Why do you guys act like only women face harassment online? Constantly feed the trolls. And look, the majority of the people here are your trolls because they like to see you freak out about it, and that's exactly what you guys are doing. You're feeding
I mean,
the
even
trolls.
your language, like freak out about, like no.
See, you're just mocking me.
If
You're
you
just
talk
mocking
about
me.
one
I'm
community
asking a
facing
serious
harassment,
question.
that's not to say that no other.
And this is why we have videos that we have. You see, you're talking about mocking me. Like, why you gotta say little itty bitty shit like that, bro, to this man, yo? Like, what's the purpose? You're not getting nowhere with that. You know what I'm saying? So you can tell she's obviously triggered by what he's saying. He's like, man, dude, listen, why do y'all act like only women and trans and gays are only ones who get harassed online? Men get harassed all the time online. Probably worse, more than women do. And this is her response. Well, look at you, your tone, blah, blah, blah. So you're worried about the man's tone, but you're not worried about what he said. This is why people talk about feminism the way they do today, because feminism is just as backwards as I don't know what, man. It's as backwards. There's no legit, there's nothing legit in feminism today. There's nothing legit. Literally, there's nothing legit. It's just a bunch of women who hate men, who feel like they're oppressed when they're not, or who just want to have a say-so in everything. Feminism can have, feminists can have a say in anything. But the second a man have a say-so, it's he's mansplaining. It's, oh, he don't care about our experience. It's, he's misogynist. This is why feminists today get disrespected the way they do.
Their communities facing
Or you're,
harassment.
see, you're harassing me right now when I'm.
Can we please remove this question as to
Now look.
That's right. How dare you say we're freaking out? How dare you use such language? How dare you get him out of here? Get him out now! Caution, gang, this is your front row seat in the collision between feminism and logic. Enter if you dare. I'm Dr. Steve. Make sure to like and subscribe, strap yourselves in, and let's have some fun.
Today, it happened the day before.
Okay, I think some of the things that you guys are touching on, such as the court system and gender roles, are a subject of patriarchy, and that's part of what women are trying to dismantle, is those traditional gender roles.
Are there any feminist organizations that have done anything, for example, to challenge bias against men and fathers in the family court system?
Absolutely.
Can you please give me a list of feminist advocacy organizations that have engaged in any meaningful advocacy to address those issues? Because there are actually none.
Okay. I know that you came with your little research or whatever. I didn't come with a list of feminist organizations, but I know actively that there are women's organizations that are trying to dismantle those inequalities.
Just one name, just one
Again, I
organization.
didn't come with a list, my dude.
There are no such organizations.
Another bonehead feminist. I mean, damn. Another bonehead feminist. You can't even answer his question. He's just like, bro, just name me one organization. It shouldn't be that hard to name an organization. You know what I'm saying? It should not be that hard naming an organization. Especially if you're a feminist. You know what I'm saying? This is something that she's deep into.
Come on, guys. I didn't come up with a list. What am I, an accountant? No one told me I needed a list. Who told me I need a list? Just take my word for it. There were lots of feminist organizations that care deeply about men's issues. I just can't name a single one. But they're so obvious, so shut up and listen to me talk about male privilege. Here's a feminist who's about to have an interview that she'll never forget.
How do you feel about men? Do you resent men?
No.
What's your impression of men?
Depends on the man. I mean, I don't know. Men is just such a large group of people that.
So what is your impression of man?
Of which one?
The ones you know. How do you see men?
I don't know. In a sexual way?
What is a man?
What is a man? Man is an identity that someone can identify as.
Man is an identity that someone can identify as? What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know how to define man other than that, really.
Did you know before now that you really didn't know what a man was?
Well, I'm not a man. How am I supposed to know what it is or what it feels like?
What is a woman?
Same thing.
What?
Woman is an identity you can identify as.
So did you know before today you didn't know what a woman was either?
I guess I didn't.
So did you know that prior to now that you did not know what a woman was?
Oh, God. I don't know. I guess I could sit and think about a definition. I don't know, because it's difficult because you want to be inclusive of trans people and non-binary people. So I can't just be like, being a woman is these primary sex characteristics or secondary sex characteristics or your chromosomes or whatever. I think it's a mix of all of those things, and it's also a mix of who you feel or what you feel like you are. So
dude, this gender identity crap, man. Can y'all please like shut the up with that shit, man? Bro, there's only 2 genders. If you're a man, you got an XY chromosome. If you're a female, you got 2 X's for a chromosome. That means you're a woman. 2 X's, woman. XY, man. But because feminism in the society today that we're living in, we sat up here and said, you know what? Hey, everybody. Forget what we learned in school. Forget logic. Just throw that out the window. Fuck logic. We don't need to worry about logic. Right now, we want everybody to feel included. We got some people who feel like, they're this. We got some people who feel like there's that, even though they're not. But hey, it doesn't matter. We're in 2020, 2021, 2022. Dude, this is a new era. Anybody can identify as anything. Anybody can walk into any bathroom that they want. This is what society is allowing today. Common sense does not exist anymore.
Being a woman and being a man and being neither or both is different. It's such a different experience for everyone. And I am...
Look at his face. Look at him trying to find any semblance of coherence to what she's saying.
So cisgender. I've always felt like I am a woman and I want to be more womanly and like all of these things. So it's hard for me to imagine what it would feel like to not be a woman. So I'm just like, it just feels this way. I have no idea.
It's hard for you to say what a woman is because you don't want to offend the people who are confused about their sexual identity.
It's not that I don't want to offend them. It's that I want to include them because they are a part. They're a part of the conversation about. Did you just say trans people are messed up?
Yeah, they're like abnormal. Like they've been traumatized. Why would you not identify what a real woman is? Because people who are confused about who they are might be offended when you might be able to help them by really identifying what a woman is and what a man is, and they may think about it and overcome their traumas.
Did you just say real woman?
Right.
So you think that there are women that aren't real women?
Yes.
Okay, like what?
A lesbian.
These bitches really just got them jump over this whole nigga question, bro. Bro, like, man, this is what I mean. Look, y'all saw earlier in the damn video where the lady said, we got too many people that saying the same thing about different feminists. You got those feminists. You got the bonehead feminists, the little aggressive feminists, your Karens. And then you got this feminist. These are your dumb feminists. But he does raise a good point. Why don't you just sit over here and say, hey, this is what a male is. This is what a female is. He raises a good point. But she overlooks all of that and goes to, did you just say real women? And this is why we talk about women the way we do. Because they just incoherent. They only hear what sounds good to them. They don't hear what makes sense.
Yeah.
A lesbian's not a
or
real
transgender. Do you think men who take off the body parts and put on women body parts, like breasts and all that, and put on dresses, are they women or are they women or are they still men?
Sorry, ask the question again.
You know how there are transgenders?
Let
me do this. Transgenders now, and they're confused about their identity. So you heard of Bruce Jenner, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all know Bruce is a man. Well, he took off the body part. Where you going?
I'm leaving.
Why are you leaving?
Because.
What?
Because what you're saying is extremely offensive, and I'm not going to sit here for it.
Come and tell me why.
Nope.
You're running?
Yep.
But I thought you were open-minded.
Here's an Australian feminist that's about to get a lesson from Ronda Rousey.
You see how much of a joke it is? You see how much of a joke a lot of women are in this society? How you see how much of a joke feminism is? Nothing that girl said made any fucking sense, right? But the second this man made some sense and said, man, look, we all know Bruce Jenner ain't no man. She want to get up and just leave. And it's like, sis, what? I thought you came here, bro, to get a better understanding. I thought it's a debate. It's having a discussion. But because he stated a fact and you're saying it's offensive, this is why society isn't moving the way it should be moving. We got too many women who feel and believe that their feelings matter. No, your feelings do not matter. Nobody feelings ever matter. Facts matter. What you do matter. Not how you feel. Women swear, well, a lot of your feminists swear that you have to be open-minded. Listen to what they saying. You have to be open-minded. Then when you decide to be open-minded, you tell them a fact. It's, oh, you're being very offensive. Oh no, you can't say that. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Who is you to tell me I can't say something? Who is you to tell me I can't state a fact? Who is you to tell me I can't state a fact? And it's sad, bro, because y'all know this shit is going to trickle down to our kids, right? Y'all niggas know this shit gonna trickle down to our kids. It's gonna be hard to get your kids away from this shit, bro. It's gonna be hard to get your kids away from this shit. Everybody gotta be inclusive. We all gotta be inclusive, even with sports. When you gonna freaking put a female in the NFL? You're not, because you don't belong there. We're not equal. We're not equal. Do shit that makes sense. Say shit that makes sense. What she said did not make any sense. She is very incoherent. You worried about offending a group of people instead of just trying to shed light on facts, instead of trying to make a point, a valid point. Why shouldn't we say this? You can't tell me why we couldn't say it. The only thing that you said is, well, because it's offensive. Dog, that does not matter. That does not matter. We are here for facts. We are here to learn. I can't learn if you can't even tell me what a man is. I can't learn if you, we can't get nowhere if you can't even fucking tell me what a female is. It's not an identity. It's who you are. That's who you are. You are a man. That's not an identity. That's who you are. If you got a dick between your legs, you are a man. If you have a vagina between your legs, you are a woman. Period. Stop the goddamn extra shit. Stop the, oh, well, you know, this is what I think. Oh, well, this is what I feel. Oh, well, the society said this. Oh, well, the society's allowing this. No. And like I said, this shit gonna trickle down to your kids, bruh. My generation is fucked. The generation before me is fucked. Hell, probably the generation before that is fucked. I'm only talking about, man, because, like I said, feminism didn't start going down the damn drain until 1960s. That's when they started adapt sex liberation. And that's where everything started to go to shit. People started to goddamn go away from the roles. And if y'all saw in the video where one of the ladies said, man, dude, we're trying to push that traditional role and all that shit away from us. We don't want that. Why don't y'all women want that? Then y'all wait till y'all 40, 50 something years of age and you want to be a traditional woman then, because you see that feminism ain't working out. You're just a waste of space and time at that point, bro. But then people get upset because you got older men who date younger women, because who want to deal with a 30, who wants to deal with a damn a female who's in her 40s, 50s? That's just now getting out her feminist phase. Like, no, nobody want to deal with that. They deal with younger women, because you deal with a little bit younger women, because you deal with some younger women. You don't have to have no feedback. You don't have to deal with some of this feminist shit that these people are doing today. This is why 50-year-olds deal with younger women. 6-year-olds deal with younger women, because they don't have to deal with that shit. They don't have to deal with all this. They don't have to deal with a woman who's just coming out of her 40s, 50s or whatever, or coming out of her 30s talking about, well, you know, I used to be a feminist, you know, now I kind of want to settle down and shit. Bruh, like, no. You probably ran through because you want to conquer your sexuality. No. But, man, it's a wild ass world we living in, bro. It's a wild ass world we living in, man. But we're gonna do another part, man. But before we leave, do me a huge favor. Leave me a like, a comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna keep dropping bangers. We're gonna keep coming, bro. Cause I'm gonna try to do a double upload today if I can. But like I said, do me a favor. Leave me a like, comment, and subscribe.